What's up, guys? John from Poopla.com here today on the farm again. Now, today, of course, it's obnoxiously windy down here again. So most of it's going to be voiceover work or just music for the video. And I'm actually filming something right over there. It's a, hopefully it's going to work. It's a time-lapse on the asparagus for it to grow today. So this should be pretty cool, right? And we got some other stuff going, some update pictures on like the oats and potatoes and the corn that you guys didn't even know we planted some sweet corn. It's doing alright. It's been a little chilly. It's a little chilly down here today. I don't have a coat on, but it's been a little chilly here lately. So the strawberries are blooming now because it was 80 degrees a couple days ago. So of course they're popping and thinking that it's, you know, summertime. So, you know, lots of stuff going on the farm today. So I hope to show you a fair amount of it. Sit back and enjoy the video.
So as you can see right here, the strawberries have begun blooming, as I said before. There's our potatoes, doing well so far. Now that is actually our sweet corn. You can't really tell it's there, but it is there. It's starting to leaf out, and the past couple days in real life have been warmer and sunny since this video was taken, and I'm sure it looks completely different now. So there's our oats, and there's actually a little bit of rye mixed in there too, but you know, you can't really tell a difference right now. Maybe later as they keep growing, but these are the oats that we planted in the video a few videos ago. So they are doing quite well right now. We apparently need to fertilize them here soon. So here's the GoPro setup to film that time lapse on the asparagus. I ended up taking somewhere in the neighborhood of 600 pictures. So now we're back in the potato patch, and Dad's running the Aaron's rear tine tiller. That's an old model. I asked him what year it was, and he just told me old. So I don't actually know how old that is. We got it used a few years ago, and it had a blown up engine. We actually completely redid the tiller, put a new engine on it, and I did all the paint work. We stripped it all down. Every nut and bolt came off that tiller, and it was redone. So it is fantastic rear tine tiller. So as you can see, we're loosening up the dirt on the sides of the potatoes so we can rake them up and ridge it up a little more, because the potatoes need a mound, a ridge to grow on, so that when it grows potatoes underground, they're still underground. Otherwise they'd grow on top of the soil and then they would turn green. That's what makes green potatoes, is the sunlight, in case you didn't know. So Mike's gonna go along here and rake them up. And we went ahead and finished all of it, and there it looks all done and tilled out to get rid of our footprints so we don't leave any compacted soil that promotes weed growth. So now I'm going to get out the front tine tiller. I think it's on Simplicity, I'm not sure. Got some spring weeds we need to get rid of. I actually tried filming a clip right here talking to the camera down at the farm, but it was so windy that I just had to delete that clip. And you can see the ground's a little rocky. One of the floods actually washed in a bunch of gravel from like our parking lot, and there's just really no way to get rid of it. So it's just a little rocky. It promotes drainage, right? Or something? Sure. Alright, so this is not that big of a patch here. Had to get tiller and get rid of all those weeds because they're just annoying. You know, weeds are bad. So don't have weeds in your garden. Now I do want to talk a little bit about, like, we are not farmers. You know, we've never claimed to be farmers. Our dad grew up on this farm. The reason we call it a farm is look at all that farmland. I mean, this is the place our dad grew up. Our dad and our grandpa did used to farm. They had 180 acres, and now we own 5 acres. And so we have a big garden and our grass and our buildings and stuff on that 5 acres. We do rent some of the land out to the farmer. Some of that land you're looking at there is actually quote-unquote real farmland. So here's what it looks like after we till it all up. This is towards the evening. You can tell by the sun angles look different. I went out and filmed this right before we left, actually. And oh, by the way, hi. I thought it was funny. Alright, so here's the time lapse on the asparagus. I started this at about 10 o'clock in the morning. And like I said before, it was about 600 pictures. Took a picture every minute, and the clouds look pretty cool. Just saying. But yeah, it's amazing. You can see the asparagus growing right before your eyes. Now, granted, like I said, this took all day. I stopped this at like 7 o'clock at night or something like that. I forget when.
So it was another day here on the farm. Thanks for watching. Do appreciate that. Make sure to hit that like button for more, of course. And we'll see you next week from the farm right here. Thanks for watching. Bye. And toodles.